Hey friend, welcome back. Let's get straight into it with picking a card for this day's Advent calendar colour from Shimmer Drops. And I've got Heya, which I'm looking forward to reading. I haven't read it, what it means as I voice over this. And I got this beautiful colour today. It's getting very exciting. This colour is called Flame. And I'm just going to drop some water in there and search up about Heya. I hope your day is going well. We're getting closer to moving and closer to trying not to freak out. There was a little air bubble in this, so I had to find some more water. And as usual, I start with a little colour swatch. I also thought I'd break out of the mould today and paint a tree instead of wings. So let's see how that goes. The card of Heya has a dual aspect representing not only the heather but also the mistletoe. The outer meaning conveyed by Heya is the symbolic gateway linking the fertile earth and the spirit world. Mistletoe, traditionally known as all heal, is the invisible fertility symbol on solid foundations, revealing the inner meaning. At the time of the midsummer sunrise, the sun casts 3 spreading rays of light which open up the gates of Anwin, the portal to the other world. These 3 bars of light, known as the Arwen, harmonise with the threefold nature of the Celtic universe. The honeybee, which orientates itself on its journey from the heather to the hive in relation to the position and angle of the sun, was regarded by the Celts as a messenger travelling the slanted sunlit path to pass through the gateway to the spirit world. And that's really interesting because when I was painting the tree, I was like, I should branch out and paint a bee. So the mistletoe literally grows on solid foundations and was venerated by the Druids, particularly when found on the oak, which is a rare occurrence. If you examine a mistletoe berry, you will find 4 black semicircular marks around the central dot. These represent the mystic cities of the Cid, or the world of fairy. Phaleas north, Phineas south, Gorias east, and Murias west. And I just want to say I'm probably mispronouncing those because I haven't learnt Celtic language. The central dot is the etheric 5th, thus encompassing the circles of existence. Mistletoe and Heya combined in this card of the to guide you into closer contact with the world of spirit and the resulting healing your pathway can lead to. After all, mistletoe is not called all heal for no reason. If chosen reversed, this card is advising you to look to the inner realms of healing and wholeness in order to build a strong and fertile foundation for what will follow after. Okay, so maybe that speaks to you today. This tree is definitely speaking to me as I watch myself paint it. I managed to find a spare 20 minutes to put this together just before dinner, and all hell broke loose in my household. The dog ate a little bit of one of the meat packets, the little packets that you find in the meat with the crystals, and my daughter just thought she was going to die. So it was pretty full on there for a little minute. But the crystals are chemically inert and they don't actually swell in the stomach, is what I read. It's more like if they choke on the packet or swallow like all the plastic, which she did not do. So that was a really hectic time as I painted this tree. And I'm just really enjoying the way that I'm using the water with the paint. And there it switched because I had to walk away and it dried. Came back and it's all dried and ready. And I've got my script liner because I really like this for the shimmer paints. However, finding the right consistency is the joy, the pain, and the challenge. I really like to show you how I mix the paint. One thing that I did a lot of on my journey when I watch YouTubes of other people is I watch how much water they add, and I get really obsessed with how much water they use and how much paint they use and where they put the paint and all different sorts of things. I watch really intently to try and learn how to get better. And whilst I recommend definitely watching what I'm doing here and other people, fantastic, but ultimately it's play. It's playing it with the paint yourself and getting to know it and understand it. And I really feel like if you're at a point where you want to get better at using watercolours, then get a few sheets of watercolour, grab your paints and water and play. So again, I talk about using less water, using more water. Just watch what happens when the paint flows on the paper and then it dries and see what effects you can get. And play. So I'm just trying to pull out some details here with the shimmers. I'm not sure that this is exactly like highlighting the tree very well with the shimmer colour. However, it's what I was doing, little 20-minute paint. Something to practice, something to help grow my neural pathways, and something to explore the void with, and imagination and what's in my brain, what's in my heart, and what's coming from source. So I really, really like this colour. Up the top there you can see where the swatch is. It's got an orange base and then it's got this beautiful shimmery mauve, pinky, lavender purple. Yeah, it's really pretty. And I guess what I mean is, this, I'm not using the colour shift to the best of its ability by lining a tree with it. However, it's just having some fun flicking paintbrushes around. I wonder how your day is going today. Here I switched over to a smaller brush to see if that would put the paint on the paper better. However, I quickly went back to the script because I was really enjoying how much of the metallic, the colour shift paint I could get into the brush, and it was holding more of it so it could flow. So I highly recommend a script liner for the colour shifts and metallics. I actually haven't used it. I only used it yesterday and today, However, I've got some really beautiful metallics from Scrim watercolours all the way from Germany, and I would really love to see how well that script liner holds paint, so we can play with that another day. And I'm just trying to make some details and interest here. I really don't know what I'm doing. You can see the colour shift paint dries out pretty quickly. And I'm probably not collecting the paint on the brush correctly either. I should be doing long strokes throughout the paint, not those short little dabs. However, practice, learning, patience. I mean, does that even look like a tree? I guess it does. Have some rocks in the front, a bit of grass. Again, very hard to show that beautiful shimmer. Can you see that bluey, purpley shimmer which happened on the green, which was really cool. I feel like there's so many ways to explore using colour shifts and metallics over the top of the paint. It changes the colour drastically. And here I am just finishing it off, and I also need to paint the symbol on the piece, which I wasn't really sure whether I wanted to put it on the tree because there wasn't a lot of space that I'd left. Didn't think that one through. So the symbol here will do well, which got me thinking next time, or one of them, I might do some stones. Some big boulders with the symbols on them. And there you have it. Thanks so much, friends, for joining in. And yeah, start a conversation with me if you like. Always love a good chat. Much love. Bye.